Hey everybody, this is Josh at CollectionDX.com with a review of the Star Wars Revoltech X-Wing, number 6 in the series. This is actually done by Figure Complex in association with Kyoto and Revoltech. Now, here's the thing about this piece is it's labeled a Revoltech, but to be honest with you, there's not a lot of Revoltech going on in the figure. In fact, the only Revoltech joint that I can find is the one in the stand. The rest is just a plastic toy, but it's a nice plastic toy. So let's go over a few things here. One, you get a little X-Wing pilot, which is presumably Luke, and he just sits in there and the cockpit snaps on. Would have been nice if the cockpit opened like on a hinge, because in order to get R2 in, you have to open this door in the back, which you see there, and then place R2 in his little compartment. Sorry, he is very small, so if you have ham hands like I do, it can be easy to swap around. So it looks nice. There are this landing gear that can be swapped out on the bottom, and I'll show you that. They just unplug very easily, and little pieces plug back in. It's a very light feeling toy, which is disappointing, to be honest with you. It doesn't feel like Revoltech in any capacity. It just feels like a plastic toy. It's very light. You know what it feels like? It feels like a completed plastic model kit, but it's weathered very nicely. It's rigid, the detail is sharp. You'll notice that on the side here that the guns are a little uneven. That this one sort of tapers down a little bit. You can try to hold this together a little bit, but they're just a little off. It's not so bad. The other side is really nice. We got the little blue striping detail there, and there are little tabs inside the wings to keep them closed. You can see a little tab there to keep them closed. Another thing I don't like about this figure is, if you notice here on the back, that you can have a tendency to sort of get this out of whack. It doesn't, like, it stays stationary and then just open. It still has a lot of play in it. And you would think that this being a Revoltech, that if there was going to be any place that they would work in the Revoltech joint work, it would be with this X mechanism. It does not. Another thing I want to show you is the engines on the back here. You notice that we got this going on a few of them. They're not really glued in place, and in fact, they come off rather easily. I thought maybe that's where the Revoltech joints were. Nope. No such luck. So once again, looks good. I mean, it'll make a fine desktop model. The proportions, the detailing, it is beautiful. But I mean, Revoltech, I think you're paying for the name here. You do get a clear stand, which is a couple pieces: the base, the stand, and one Revoltech joint. And you notice there's a hole, so you can, in fact, place the fighter on the stand. But like I said, it looks cool, but it's not Revoltech, if that makes any sense, because there really is no Revoltech joints that I can see in the vehicle. Nicely detailed, it looks great on the shelf, very light plastic, very sharp detailing. Not really something that you would think would take advantage of the Revoltech joint system, and it really doesn't. That being said, yeah, it's a great looking X-Wing. It looks really nice, but this is selling at about $60 USD right now. There is no metal, there's no electronics, there's no interesting use of the Revoltech joints. It's kind of light on the accessory count. I mean, you could have come with a standing Luke, you could have come with the ramp, you could have come with a proton, a torpedo energy effect or something. You could have come with light up or colored energy engine colors. You could have done many things with this, but it's a very safe, sort of boring, albeit nicely looking release. Take it for what you will. This is Josh from CollectionDX. Hopefully we'll see you some other time. Thanks for watching. Bye.